We're back. We finally reached Kaer Morhen. So we have a bunch of side quests to do, and obviously some main quests. But for now, we're just gonna explore the castle. But let's first see if Vesemir has anything else to say.
Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her? How can I help you? You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs? So do I. So long.
Alright, Vesemir had nothing to say. Can't reach that one, apparently. So right back where we started, 104 episodes ago. So roughly 100 hours. This castle is big and I tend to get lost. There are a few secrets and quests scattered about. I don't exactly remember where, so we'll have to look everywhere. Climb the scaffolding here.
Handwriting looks familiar. Berengar's. Papers have been lying here for years. How about that? He was working on a sword. And not just any sword, judging by his notes. Torhan, how to talk to Vesemir. Berengar consulted him. Vesemir might remember how far he got.
So Berengar, I think, was an earlier Witcher. I'm not sure if he appears in the books or in the earlier games. Didn't see the hole. Spectacular view. Okay, let's go back. Is there anything inside here? Nothing interesting though. Can't loot that. Ah, we were already up here. I do tend to get lost in this castle, it's very big. So this secret exit. And according to the minimap, there's something here. There it is.
Triss's earring. Good thing I found it. Get it back to Triss.
So apparently that's our bed. That's been, or my bed. Geralt's bed. Which Yennefer has thrown out the window.
Wars, Myths, Lies, and Distortions. Historical treatise by Restif de Montalon. Missing some pages.
Okay. Not sure what that book is for. Maybe nothing. Here's a Lambert. Oops, misclick. So there's 4 towers. We'll explore them all. So this is the tower we started the game in. This is Vesemir's room. Which means this is Geralt's bedroom. Okay, there's nothing here, so let's head back down. We'll talk to Lambert, see what he's up to.
Leaking again, damn it!
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Let's not go just yet.
Gotta take care of something. Wait for me.
Sure.
Okay, so that's the second tower, but it's locked. So in the next gen update, they changed the running button from on PlayStation from X to L3, which is really awkward. Okay. Is there anything up there? Yes, there is. Ah, so this is tied to the new armor sets that came with the next gen update. So
Those notes I found at Kaer Morhen. Seems Reynolds' diagrams are the missing link. Should know enough to craft that armor now.
okay, that completed a quest. New item received, an empty diagram. What's going on here? Nothing up here. Ah, so we're just immediately given all the... Not the superior version, no? So it's 3 sets only? Oh. Alright. Okay, let's explore the final tower. Where we will meet Jennifer again.
Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Somebody's notes on the first page. Notes describe how to open a passage in the mine. Might be worth seeing what's down there.
Okay, we'll get back to that.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know. You'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquisitor.
Potestaquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Geralt.
Okay. No loot in here either? No. Okay, so I think we've explored everything. So now it's time to move on to questing. So we have a bunch of, or rather we have 3 things she wants us to do. But we are not going to do any of them. Instead we're gonna move on to doing some side quests around the area. And we're gonna start with this level 14 quest. But I see we're almost at our weight limit. Kaer Morhen unfortunately does not have a merchant, which means we'll have to go back to I think we'll go to Scavenger. Yeah, so one of the things Jennifer wants us to do is to track down Eskel, and that quest starts right here. But like I said, we're gonna do this first. But first, we'll go to Scavenger and visit some merchants.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Friends we show heart, foes we show heart.
Oh! Aye! Look at this on this.
Show me what... So long. Wouldn't...
All right.
Take care now.
I'm carrying 100 kilos worth of equipment, which is, I guess it's mostly junk, but I won't do anything about it now.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Okay, so we need to visit that tower up there. So we have to take a round trip here.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
It's quite easy to fall down here. I just like the view.
Might want to look around some.
Okay.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around. A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Okay, so the notes we found said that the power cell was on the scaffolding outside the tower. There we go. There we go.
Right. Now to activate it. Teleport's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough. Works. Who would have thunk?
Nothing in here except this. How do we get down here?
Ow!
There we go. Okay, so we need to go up there and up there, so let's do this one first. Alright, so this is going to trigger another side quest, I believe.
Bastion. We trained here as boys, before the trial of the grasses.
Oh.
Seems the Bastion's haunted. Wraiths? Something must have bound them to this place.
So this is, I think, a level 23 quest, yeah. But since we're here, we're gonna take care of it. Just try to figure out what's happened here.
Medallion's hopping, but I can't see a thing. Maybe the lamp will reveal more.
Where?
A witcher usually fights with a sword, silver or steel. But he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Missed the target, you owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it, you owe me 20. Now move!
So that was the diagram we came here for. But let's go back to the Bastion. Come on. Alright, doesn't want to.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
Right, so clearly they trained witchers here.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
That's the exit.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again!
Bastion's haunted by the ghost of a boy who trained here and died here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then. Must be his ghost that haunts the Bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks, and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
I picked them up, but they're still there.
Wraiths. They'll try to stop me.
Ow.
Stench. Take care, kid.
Alright, that's the Bastion. So let's get back to the treasure hunt. How are we for time? Oh, we're almost out of time. The minimap says that I'm standing on top of a monster, but it's in the ground somewhere. Oh, there it is. And it's running off. Okay, we'll have to make the long trek. We'll get started at least. We'll have to end this video soon. We're out of time. But we'll travel parts of the way at least. Kaer Morhen doesn't really have roads, and I believe it only has one fast travel point, so we'll be spending a lot of time just running back and forth. That's okay. I like this region. I can't use this boat. Oh, come on. Nope. Alright. Guess we're going on foot. Bears, I don't want to fight them. Lesson. Whoa. Ow. That was a very, very sudden lesson. Why is this one glowing red? Okay, but we are out of time, so we'll keep this going in the next video. I'll see you there.